We all know that India are preparing for the ICC World Test Championship cycle 2023 to 2025. The year 2023 is very important for one more reason, and that is the ICC ODI World Cup. Now, two major events. One event that will happen in 2025 in the final, if India manage to get there. The preparations begin from this series that will be played in the West Indies. On the other hand, the ODI World Cup is far more important. It's been 12 years since India last won the ODI World Cup. But 10 years it's been since the ICC trophy drought has extended to. Ever since the 2013 Champions Trophy triumph, India has tasted defeats in the semi-finals and in the finals, and on some occasions in the World T20 in the knockout stage, in the first round matches as well. Captains have changed. From Virat Kohli, now we have Rohit Sharma. And in Rohit Sharma's two ICC matches that he's been there as the captain, the ICC World T20 in 2022 and in the ICC World Test Championship final, India has lost on all occasions. Now, Sunil Gavaskar, the former India captain, he has just had a recent idea exchange program in which he has absolutely blasted the Indian cricket team's psyche at this point. He's also gone ahead and labeled Rohit Sharma's captaincy as very disappointing. In fact, in this video, I will tell you how brutally Sunil Gavaskar has taken down the current mentality of the Indian cricket team, as well as he has given inputs on Rohit Sharma's captaincy also, and how this current bunch of cricketers are in a way confused. So, he has openly stated that Sunil Gavaskar has openly stated that he is disappointed with Rohit Sharma's captaincy, number one. Number two, he has blasted the attitude of the senior players that are there in the team at this point in time. And he also criticizes the preparation. Now, the preparation aspect is very, very important. I will give you an incident of what happened in the World Test Championship final and in this West Indies series. First off, let us get to Rohit Sharma's captaincy and what has it been that Sunil Gavaskar has stated. Sunil Gavaskar stated, I expected more from him. Even in the T20 format, with all the experience of the IPL, hundreds of matches as captain with a mix of the best IPL players not been able to get to the finals has been disappointing. Consider this brutal statistic. When was the last time India won the ICC World T20? 2007. When was the IPL born? 2008. How many times has India won the ICC World T20 title? Let us use the baseball technique. India have won all ICC World T20 titles that has been there. But the brutal fact is, India has not been able to win an ICC World T20 ever since the birth of the IPL. 2009 got eliminated in the Super 6 stage, 2010 got eliminated in the Super 6 stage, 2012 got eliminated in the Super 6 stage, 2014 final, 16 semi-final, 2021 group stages, 2022 semi-final. That has been India's sorry tale when you look at the ICC World T20. And in Rohit Sharma's thing, he is a 5-time champion with the Mumbai Indians. Yet, with the best T20 league in the world, with the best batsmen available, with the best bowlers available, with the greatest league available to you, you still have never won the World T20. It is a damning indictment for India, and it is a big question mark on the IPL, whether it is viable, whether it is a great thing to have, or whether it is a curse. You take the decision, because if you look at IPL, it may have given a big talent pool, but it has not helped you win global trophies. The World T20 is a classic case. Forget the ODI World Cup, forget the Champions Trophy. You won it in 2011 and 13 when the IPL was at its peak. Now, 10 years on, questions have to be asked about the IPL. How viable is it? Because it is really making players confounded when it comes to preparation. And this is the next point that I am going to stress upon now. Senior players' attitude that has really seeped in at this point in time. Main guys do not want to go early because they know that come what may, they will get selected. They will talk about the workload. How do you break down so soon? How do you have workload issues when you play a 20-over game? This is the two words that has been haunting Indian cricket ever since 2021. Workload management, player rotation. How can you workload manage a player who's bowled just 4 overs or who's batted for just 20 overs? You will not make yourself available for certain tours. For example, Virat Kohli from 2021 to 2022, he played very few T20Is, but he wanted to get back into the groove, which is why he took a break. That is fair enough. What about Jasprit Bumrah? You rotate him, workload manage him, yet he gets injured. You rotate players around as if they demand a holiday. In a corporate setup also, when you work, you have to ask your boss for a certain period of a holiday, and after much deliberation, they will give it. Here, if the Indian cricket team was a corporate setup, holidays would be galore. Oh, I don't want to go for this tour. I'll rest. I'll come back stronger. Oh, I don't want to go for this tour. I'll come back stronger. When the choice has come to the players to rest, at that time, Indian cricket's downfall has begun. How can you workload manage players who are playing T20Is? IPL is a different beast altogether. Franchisee pressure will ensure that a player plays 14 matches even though he's injured. Jasprit Bumrah is a case. KL Rahul is a case. KL Rahul broke down. He was playing with an injury in 2022. Yet for 4 months he could not play because he had a double whammy of COVID and sports hernia. What do you do in that sense? This is come about by the fact that they know that come what may, they will get selected. It is like an open door. Welcome. Your permanent seat in the Indian cricket team is assured. Performances will not matter. Performances all took a back seat. Reputation is the key now. Look at the fact in this way. Virat Kohli may not have scored an overseas 100 for 3 years in tests, but he will still walk back because he did 10 years ago whatever he has done, he merits a place. Rohit Sharma, because he's the captain, he merits a place. Jasprit Bumrah, not having proven his fitness at any stage, he walks back straight in because there are no options. This is the problem. Prove yourself at a certain level and then come back. All that has gone out of the window now. Now I talk about the preparation and the most damning indictment that Gavaskar has given on the Indian cricket team. What kind of preparation are we talking about? Now they have gone to the West Indies. You have the example of the WTC final before you. Are you playing any matches? So what is this talk about 20-25 days? When you talk about preparation, be genuine about it. How many days has it been since the Indian cricket team arrived in the West Indies? 10 days. 10 big days. And you saw an intra-squad match being played between Rohit Sharma and Ravichandran Ashwin, in which Virat Kohli got out for 3, Unadkat managed to get him out, and Ajinkya Rahane went out for 1. How many days did India, the core team, assemble for the World Test Championship final? 7 days. Did you play an intra-squad game? No. What was your main priority at that time? IPL. Because, as you would remember, certain people left in batches. When RCB got eliminated, Virat Kohli went after 2 to 3 days. Rohit Sharma, when the Mumbai Indians got eliminated in the second qualifier, they went after 2 to 3 days. The rest of the lot, like Ajinkya Rahane, Ravindra Jadeja, they had to play a 3-day IPL final. Only after that, the entire squad assembled around May 31st or June 1. 7 days. And for a 2-test series in the West Indies, that's part of the World Test Championship final. 10 days prior you have gone. You played an intra-squad game at Barbados and then you're heading to Dominica. Talk about priorities. Talk about preparation in a warped way. Just because you could not adjust to the conditions at the Oval, we make it up by going 10 days prior to Dominica. This is how our Indian cricket is structured. And that is why you are bound to go to the path of failure. Because at this point in time, the Indian cricket team is a team of convenience. They just want to do what they want to do. You can have the excuse, the specter of the IPL for the World Test Championship final. Agreed. IPL, important. Club is important. Nation can wait. Couldn't the entire team, just for the sake of one IPL season, couldn't they have gone to England earlier, 2 weeks prior? The Australians were already preparing. That is the difference. That is the difference that Sunil Gavaskar has exposed. And he has hit the nail on the head when you talk about this. There is no accountability. Where are the questions? If the Indian cricket team want to answer questions, they just have a wall of silence around them. They should be asking questions. Why did you field first? You didn't know about Travis Head's weakness against the short ball? Gavaskar gave an anecdote during commentary on the Travis Head situation. Ricky Ponting was there. He was saying, bounce him, bounce him, bounce them. No one listened. India are just too much into that well where they cannot see the outside world at all. They never watched videos of how Travis Head's weakness was exploited in the Ashes. They didn't have the foresight for it. And that is why when they bowled the short ball, it was 100 runs too late. Why did you field first? Cloud cover. The same cloud cover had kept Ravichandran Ashwin out. And yet you decided to go ahead and bowl with cloud cover. After that, it became absolutely great. It fell into Australia's trap because India knew that they wanted to make first use of the new ball under cloudy conditions. The cloudy conditions lasted 1 hour. Yet, you looked at cloud cover, you didn't back your batters to do well, and that is the reason why you chose to bowl and squandered the advantage. Australia in big games, why are they successful? They bat first and they set the tone. That is the reason why India, the accountability will not be there because they will not answer. People are telling most sports journalists, why don't you ask tough questions from the BCCI? It is met with a dead bat. So how can you frame the dynamic accordingly? That is the reason. No help has been sought. Yes. No help. Gavaskar, no one has come to him. Dravid, Sachin, Lakshman in that era regularly came to me. There is no ego about it. Yes, he admits that there is no ego about it. Since there are two coaches, Dravid and Vikram Rathore. So, sometimes you hold back since you don't want to confuse them. The Indian batters, the bowlers are all confused. In this era, it is clearly evident they don't know what to do. Either you hang in, either you play attacking cricket, or you are caught in a catch-22. That's what happened. India tried to be aggressive in the World Test Championship final. It backfired spectacularly. Cheteshwar Pujara, look at the shot that he attempted. Look at Rohit Sharma. We all clouded that under intent. But situational intent was missing. You remember that there was a comment by Ravichandran Ashwin when he said, we are no longer friends. The Indian team doesn't have friends. We are only colleagues. It indicated the coldness that is there in the Indian dressing room at this point in time. Gavaskar said, if that is what is happening, it is very disappointing. Having said that, the new thing that started 20 years back or longer is that every player gets a single room. That too can be a factor. Privacy can be important. No one shares room that often. There are no roommates anymore, and then they don't talk about music, they don't talk about any other things in life. There is a very professional setup in the Indian dressing room at this point in time. And that same professional setup is leading to a fact that players are just colleagues. Whatever it is outside of the field, maybe whether they are friends, maybe they are not friends, it is up to speculation. So, very, very brutal words by Sunil Gavaskar on Rohit Sharma's captaincy and the setup of the Indian cricket team at this point in time. The point about senior players just walking back. And because they will not go early, because they know whatever it is, our next two series we are selected. Just on reputation alone. That is the main reason why Indian cricket has gone backwards. 10 years, it's been 10 years. One last chance for Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and the likes to end their legacy on a high in October, November with the ODI World Cup. But already many people are saying, please do not raise India to a pedestal because they are not the favourites heading this time. Only time will tell. But yes, kudos to them. 10 days prior to the first test at Dominica, they are already there. They are practicing. But only one hopes. had they had the same mentality, forsaken some matches of the IPL and gone for the World Test Championship final, maybe it would have been a different story altogether. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.